teaching Kingston how to be potty trained. He got up, he went to the bathroom without being told, and I came in here to accompany him. So once he finished, I could celebrate what he did. Did it come out? You boo-boo or pee-pee? Pee-pee? Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait. Hey, Kingston, you did it, boy. You pee-pee. You pee-pee, big dog. You're a big boy. Repeat after me. Say, I. Look at me. Say, I. Look yourself in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Right there. Look. Say, I. Ooh, look at that double reflection. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say, I am a big boy. What's up, guys? Nick Willis, Get It Done, Dad. So we got a situation. I do run my own business. I am self-employed, and I use my vehicle for operating my business. The problem is, I come outside this morning and my car is nowhere to be found. I bought this car earlier this year, paid cash for it, and called the police station, and they don't have any records of it being towed, for being parked wrong or nothing like that, any type of violations. So I'm trying to find my car. I have a big detailing account that I just obtained, and I need to get to work. The problem is, I loaded my equipment inside of the car, and instead of driving the other car to get the job done, I don't have a car and I don't have equipment. So this is what I signed up for as an entrepreneur. Now I got to think through how I'm gonna deal with this issue. I'll hit you guys right back. So I'm trying to record this process. My mind's racing all over the place. I'm trying to figure out what my next move is gonna be, because I don't know where the car is. I called the police station. So typically, just because of past experiences, I understand the process. Like, I paid cash for the car, so it's not a repossession. It's my car, it's my vehicle. I own the rights to it. I pulled up yesterday and got home a little early. I parked, I ran in the house. I don't believe I parked in the wrong space, but even if I did and they towed it for that, then they would have had to notify the police station in order to take that vehicle. So I'm doing a process of elimination. I wonder if they're like a tracking device on the car, even though I paid for it. I don't know, because I think my briefcase is in the car with that particular paperwork in it. So I'm gonna have to wait until the place where I got the car, the dealership where I got the car, I'm gonna have to wait till they open so that I could call them to see if we can get copies of that paperwork. Wow, this is crazy. This is how I make my money every day. Got 7 kids. We got a family of 9, and we're sitting up here, and I need to go to work, just obtain a big account, and I can't get to it. What time is it? Like 9:10. I was supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. It's not too far away from here. I called them to notify them that I'm delayed, but I didn't get no answer. So as you can see, being an entrepreneur, like, this is what you sign up for. There's always going to be something to happen, but you got to always be ready to be responsive and make the best decision to move forward. Some of it may be a patch decision. It may not be a cemented decision to push you into the future, but it'll patch the leak that's happening right now. I do have another car. But as I said before, I took my equipment out of that car, and I'm sorry, I put my equipment, I loaded up my car, and I left it loaded up last night, which I shouldn't have done. And now I don't have no equipment, and I don't have no vehicle to get to my next job. I'm really curious to see how I respond to this situation, because I'm kind of, I'm not panicking, but I know I need to figure out something. We'll be back after these messages. Dum, 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 dum. Oh man, so guys, this is what you sign up for as an entrepreneur. If you worked a regular job in this situation, then you'll just call in and they'll use a PTO day. But as a self-employed person, you don't get no PTO. Like, you however hard you work, then that's the fruit that you get back, right? But if you choose not to work, or if something show up and you got to deal with it, then you're not making money. That's the reality of it. But I'm pretty, I'm pretty cool and level-headed in situations like this. But deep down inside, I think a gray hair just popped up. Nah, that's been there. But in situations like this, like, I'm just processing what the next move is. There's always a next move. Like, there's always something to do. You don't ever have to shut down and go into panic mode. There's always something that you can do. When I first started this business, I had a bucket and a bottle, literally. I had a bucket, a Home Depot bucket that I found near a trash can. I washed it out, you know what I'm saying? Bleached it real good, sanitized it, and then that became my bucket. I did everything out that bucket. I washed the car. After I finished washing it, I shampooed the carpet. That was my bucket. I had a bottle. The bottle was half vinegar and half water. And I used it to clean the car, and I used it to sterilize, and then I came back with air freshener, placed it in the car after I vacuumed it and got that going on. But I started with a bucket and a bottle. So it's nothing for me to go out there and make $300, $400, $500 with a bucket and a bottle. I'm not worried about that part of it. I have equipment, I have resources, but I can't get to them. I feel like I don't want to think somebody stole my car, but right now I'm waiting for a word back from the police department to determine like what's going on. Cause I can't even remember where I parked yesterday. This parking here is just so congested, and it's hard to find a parking spot. I hope I didn't just rush home, because I got home pretty early yesterday. Hopefully I just didn't rush home and just park in somebody else's space, go upstairs, chill out. Because I was planning on going to the store. I was just running up there for a little bit. I was going to take the babies with me, but when I got there, they were asleep. So I'm just processing, like, where did I park? Dude, where's my car? Okay. So this is typically my process. Like, when I run into obstacles, I sit in isolation to calm myself. If I was to pick up the phone and call a family member, depending on who it is, I tell them what's going on, and they start panicking in ways that I'm not even panicking. So what happened next is, based on their panic, I start to panic too. That's why I don't really tell people what's going on unless I know it's somebody with a sense of stability to help me process it. So I just got off the phone with my oldest brother, and he always asks a bunch of questions, a lot of questions. But when you bounce stuff off of people, who have a sense of stability, it empowers you, right? It'll help calm you down. Because here I am thinking to myself, because what happens is, like, when you panic, for example, you don't just think about what's going on in the moment, right? You be projecting forward with your panic. It's not like, okay, this is what's going on right now. You be like, this is going on right now, and this is how it's going to affect me tomorrow. If I don't figure this out, how I'm going to get to work, how I'm going to make money, how I'm going to do this. And then you start trying to control stuff and process stuff that you have no control over. Like, you really can't control what happens tomorrow. Right now, we are in the middle of a situation, and we need to figure out, what's going on. There's a lot of this stuff that's out of my control. I'm waiting for a phone call still. But I just wanted to, in the midst of my crisis, I just wanted to encourage somebody. Whatever you're going through, you may need to pull away from people that's making a lot of noise. And you may need to center yourself so that you could just process. I haven't went in the house because I know that they're going to have a lot of questions. And because I don't have answers, it's going to frustrate me. So I'm not going to go in the house yet. I got to keep a level head because I have to be the decision maker in this situation. But speaking of that account, I did get an account, and I was a professional athlete. About 8 to 10 cars that I'll be doing on a regular basis. And this is one of many accounts. The beautiful thing is, when you show up to situations like these, you don't really need a lot of stuff, because sometimes these individuals have their own product that they preference. And to make sure that you're using the product they want you to use, they go buy it. And it's already accessible when you show up on site. So when you make out deals like that, it'll keep your overhead a little low, but it also keep them happy because they take pride in what they put on their cars. When you have somebody that have that many cars, that means they have a thing for cars. You got to just show up and deliver. Like I said, I'm not worried about the money aspect of it, but I do want my stuff, because not all my clients are like that. Some clients, I show up, I do one car, may do 2 cars, but not everybody have 8 to 10 cars, 8 to 10 car garage. Well, guys, this is my last little video for this moment until I find some news out, and then I'll get back with you. But make sure you go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. This channel is designed to reach fathers, people who are affected by fatherhood issues. There's growing issues in our society concerning fathers. And I just wanted to be an encouragement to fathers and tell them that there's opportunities out there. Opportunities either you can create, there's opportunities that are pre-existing, and you just have to identify what they are. One day I'll tell you my story, how a family of 9 end up living in an apartment complex. One day I'm going to share that story with you. But right now, the only story is, where's my car? All right, what's up, guys? I'm back. So what I did was I drove my other car. It hadn't been driven in a long time. I'm driving around with bird crap all over the car. I'll show it to you in a second. But I drove up to the storage where I keep my business equipment. And I'm just here trying to see what can I salvage so I can go out and make some money today. I did have a few details lined up, make a couple of hundred, and try to salvage